Ya debería estar. Solo que ya está.
Se ve mejor igual.
Se ve way much better. ¿Pero tengo que mirar así?
No te pegues tanto porque nos estás enfocando. Tienes que apoyarte en la...
No sé usar lentes porque I look disgusting.
Ya, está muy bien. Ya, ahora sí. Se ve muy bien.
Baby, come back. Hi again, and we're back. We're back, guys. Sorry, um, we had a few internet problems, and it's not because we're brilliant, It is because it just happens. So, where's the cat? Like you're asking about Patroclos? Because if you're asking about Patroclos, he doesn't exist yet for us. So, yes. Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have it. Actually, Patroclos, it's not about an existing cat. It's more like a cat that we want to have in the future. You shall find him then. Yeah, we're planning to do that. We should do that.
That's the
Definitely.
lyrics.
That's the real.
That's the lyrics.
Yeah, that's what the lyrics of the song means. We don't have it yet. We want to, like grab him and kidnap him. Yeah, but we haven't do it yet. So I'm so sorry to disappoint you. It will happen someday. I hope so. We hope so. Yeah, but we have like Perrito.
We have a dog that's called Doggy.
Yeah.
That wasn't my decision. I'm the writer and lyricist of the songs. My decision wasn't to call the dog Doggy.
Doggy.
That wasn't my decision at all,
Yeah, but he's upstairs anyway. Awesome, actually.
Awesome to have a dog called.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna delete the other video, because.
Yeah, we're so sorry that the previous live got disconnected. So, we're sorry. This is our first time doing an international live, like in YouTube and stuff. We're a little bit nervous because our English is not good, but we're trying to. We're doing our best here. So.
I'm taking down the other one. All right.
How
Let's begin.
overpowering might be a cat who could make angels fall?
We're gonna answer that later on this stream, so just wait for it. We have like a schedule.
Hey, hang with Mia. She's in our Discord server.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia. It's okay, anything can happen. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we have a schedule now, so we're gonna be answering questions and then looking at the chat to answer your questions. Hi, that's Vanya. That's also from our Discord.
Oh.
And she's from Europe, that's far from here.
How are you? We're doing great. Thank
Really
you.
far.
Let's all
Epic is
move
up.
Is that guitar? Hi guys. Cool. Hola.
It's our
It's our
Ahí le hablamos en español.
Español.
Okay, let's go. How long do we know each other, and also when did we decide to be a band together? You're blocking Charlie, Yeah. Okay. Your answer. You met Charlie first. You let them know.
Yeah. Actually, I met Charlie in college in 2021, actually, but I didn't knew it was him. I really, really thought that he was like a weird guy who was stalking me because giving you a little bit of context, when we attended college, it was in 2021, so we weren't able to go to campus and things like that. It was only through Zoom and through like this virtual classes and stuff. So I'm always kind of like really, really shy whenever it gets to meet people and things like that. I'm really, really like shy. So I remember that I was in class, like we studied music together back in college. So I was like in like some musical theory class or something like that, and I was like minding my own business, And then I received a message, and it was like an unknown number, and I was like, who's this guy? And it was him, and it was him. And no, it was through WhatsApp. Yeah, it was. I remember it. And I was like, who's this weird ass guy? And it was him. And he was like, hey, do you know how we do this? Like, we have this homework and I don't get it. I didn't get it. So do you know how should we do it? And I was like, who are you? Like, I didn't know him at all. But then I totally forgot about him. He followed me on Instagram. I followed him back, but I totally forgot about him. And then it was on 2022 when I got my first chance to be on the campus. And I remember that I was also shy because it was my first day. And I was like, I don't know anyone, and I don't want to know anyone. And I saw a guy, and he was running at me, like with a smiley face, with like a really, really big smile on his face. And he was like, hi! And I was like, who are you? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, for real. And it was him. Again. And it was him. So
that's how you. So how you guys met?
Yeah, and then I started like a solo project. I used to have a solo project. It wasn't like a rock solo project. It just was a solo project. And he's a drummer, as you all know. So yeah, I asked him if he wanted to help me with the drums and stuff, and he said yes. And then I met Jaco in something that we're not able to mention, church. I met him, and I remember that I told him that, I make music, I have this project, and I really, I always wanted to like make rock, but I don't know how, because I don't know how to play guitar and stuff. And he was like, oh, but I write like rock songs. Maybe we can try to, work in something together. And I was like, okay, yeah, it would work. And then my solo project, it just finished. I didn't feel comfortable with it anymore. So he was like, hey, I have the song, we should try it, and we should like find a drummer and find a bassist. And I was like, yeah. And we asked Charlie, we showed him the material that we had. We talked about how we wanted to create a band, and like, but like a really serious band, not like a band where we like just play like a few covers on the weekends. No, we really wanted to make it like a solid project. And he said, I mean, and then we were looking for a bassist, and and then we were looking for a bassist.
I don't know where this guy appeared. He came out of the trash. Like,
Yeah.
Hi, like when you're walking and a hobo jumps at you from the garbage with the trash can. He was like that. We were just minding our business, and he appeared. Hi, I'm playing the bass. I was like, okay, we need a bassist.
And they believe me.
Yeah. They're saying like I love your shirt. Thank you. This is
We're also
from
playing
Paramore.
for the Paramore fan club here in Peru, in Lima. On August, we have a concert with a Paramore cover band. It's a cover band, right? Yeah. The Paramore tribute, and we're going to be playing there as Meerkat. So we're also excited about that. About Paramore. Okay.
Yeah, we have questions in here. I don't know if we should
Guys,
answer.
I think we should tell the real story about me.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell the real
yeah.
story about Anthony.
I met Ariel while working at a
Festival.
feria festival.
Yeah, like a festival.
Like a festival, and I was like something like a stage manager for this event. Ariel was singing there. I met she there, and
I was there to take
and
pictures.
Jaco was
Yeah.
taking pictures. So I follow on Instagram a lot of artists that day, and just that I have her in Instagram. So I see that story that already put searching for a bassist. Looking for a basis, and I just show there like with the eyes emoji and WhatsApp.
Yeah,
and,
that
and
was
it,
the story.
and it worked. Yeah, because we had our very first rehearsal, and it was just awesome for the first time.
Yeah,
Since the first time.
Like the first time we met, the four of us together, it was in a restaurant. The second floor of the restaurant was a studio. So
A cevicheria.
it was a
Yeah.
cevicheria. They sold ceviche there.
Yeah.
We met in the second floor to play together and meet each other and see how well the band goes. We played Patro for the first time and it sounded really good
Yeah.
for it to be the first time. So that's when we decided, okay, the four of us are gonna stay in the band. This is gonna be the band. So
Yeah.
that was the story. So next question is, which bands inspire you?
But I think we should answer some of them
Okay.
because there are a lot.
Remember that a lot of those questions are gonna be repeated here. So
Yeah, yeah, but did you take singing lessons ever? Yeah, actually, I studied music in college, so I had to choose an instrument, and and I had to choose an instrument to learn, and I choose my voice. I choose singing. But once I finished college, I still taking singing lessons. So we want to introduce you, Dougie. I don't know if you guys can see him, but
He's doggy.
He's
I
Dougie.
don't know why he's called Doggy. He's a dog. Like imagine if Anthony's gonna have a daughter, he's gonna call her Dorothy. Dorothy.
Doggy.
Doggy. I don't know. Man.
Doggy too.
Sonny. If you have a son, you're gonna call it Sonny.
Doggy Junior.
I don't know. Anyway, the dog is called Doggy.
There's a
Okay. Yeah, the dog is called Doggy. So I think yeah.
That's because he was rescued. So, and my family didn't want to connect a lot of emotions with him because we
He could live.
He could live. So, but anyways, he is still here, like more than 10 years.
Okay, so next question. Which band inspires you? And after that question, we're going to answer our favorite questions in the chat. So, which band inspired us? I composed many of the Meerkat songs. My main inspiration was Muse. I listen to a lot of Muse. Oh, I have my records and everything. Like I really love Muse. I really love the music they made when they were young, and also the music they're doing now. That's really different. But I like their growth and everything, and I got really inspired by their music. Like it's not just good lyrics; it's also good music. It's something that stays with you, and when you read the lyrics, it takes it to another level. So yeah, I really like that. And once I finished listening to all the Muse discography, I was like, what now? Why do I listen now? Like I love Muse and I listen to Muse all day. So what should I listen now? And I didn't have much options. Like I listen to a lot of other bands that have inspired me, like Maneskin, like I don't know, Paramore. Aristocrats. I listen a lot of metal, Rammstein, Manowar, a lot of music. I listen a lot of everything. So, but with music, I have a special connection. So I didn't know what else to listen. They don't have more music. What's that? What was that? Anyway, I didn't have anything else to listen, so I decided to write it myself. I did this practice like, okay, if I were Matt Bellamy, the Muse singer, what should I write now? So I began writing songs, I began playing songs, I play a little bit of guitar, a little bit of drums. So I began working on a few songs. And I like how they sound. It was just for me, but that inspired me a lot, like to think, what else should my favorite band do? And if they're not doing it, I'm gonna do it because I like it. And I want music that I wanna listen. I don't wanna write music that others gonna enjoy. I wanna enjoy it too. So that's the main thing, and that inspired me a lot. I'm gonna talk about more about the songwriting process later, but that was a little bit of it. So how did you choose the name Meerkat? You can answer that, and then a few of the chat questions.
Okay, great. Why Meerkat? Should I tell them like the real story?
I mean, tell them the animal story. That's the catch. The other one is It's weird. Yeah.
It's weird. Okay, we chose Meerkat because I don't know if you guys know, but the Meerkats actually they look like really cute. They're like really dangerous, and they're like
They're
really,
evil.
well. Yeah, they're like evil, and um, we really enjoy
The duality.
The what?
The duality.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it, like the duality of them, like looking really cute and really like soft and really innocent. But the truth is that they're like really evil.
They're assholes.
And bloody.
They're like really bloody animals. They're assholes.
Yeah,
The meerkats are like the most cute animal there, but also they're like really aggressive. They play. They fight a lot. And tribes and stuff like that, and they do bloody stuff. So we really like that,
Yeah.
that contrast.
Yeah, and we thought that it represents like really well what we are trying to do with our music, because we have titles like Deadly Love, and you would think, oh, this is like a really bloody and evil song, but the song it's about love, and that's it.
It's really sweet.
It's a really sweet song actually, but it has a lot of like metaphors and a lot of images, and you would think like there's no way that this is about love, but it is. So I think that the name Meerkat, it really represents how sweet can our music be, but how dangerous it can look, like that duality. We really enjoy that. So yeah, and we as humans, like we look like really calm and really like I don't know, like really shy sometimes. Like Anthony, he looks really shy, and Charlie too sometimes. But on stage, we're like completely different people. So I think we really love that duality, and it fit like really well with us. So that's why we choose it. Yeah.
Okay, so chat questions.
Chat questions. So, okay, Mia says that I've said it before, but I love Charlie's drumming on Patro.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, thank you, Miriam. Thank you so much.
Okay, and we have contacts already.
You're drumming.
I don't remember that.
But was recorded on one take.
No,
No,
it was
Deadly Love.
Deadly Love.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You can say that it's
ok, prefiero hablarlo en español. Un dato curioso es de que Deadly Love se grabó en una sola toma. No porque así lo habíamos querido, sino porque se nos ocurrió grabarlo como a la 1 de la mañana y el vecino de abajo se quejó.
Okay, so he basically saying that we record Deadly Love in one take. We have just like this electric drum set, and we record one take of Deadly Love just to look around to see how was it going. And then the neighbor from downstairs came up and knocked the door and said, "Shut up, please. I'm trying to sleep. It's 1 o'clock." So that's the take we had on the master.
And why are we talking about drums in Deadly Love when Mia asked about the Patro ones?
Because
Because Charlie
Yeah.
don't remember anything about the recording process of the drums.
It was a long
in
time
Patro.
ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And we were like, it was our first song. We were
Yeah.
like kind of
Right.
nervous and trying
It
stuff.
was like a fast production.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it was like a really fast one because it was our first time doing it.
Something that I remember is that I have a special connection with Patropoulos because it was the first song that fue la primera canción con la que conecté con Meerkat.
It was the first song where he really felt connected with the band.
Yeah.
It was also the first song I showed him. So
Yes.
like
And I love it.
it was the first song like I brought to the band and say, "Hey guys, let's make a band." I have this song. It was called Patropoulos. It wasn't the first song I wrote, but it was the first song as a band. Next question in the chat.
It's Patroclus, your cat. No, it's not.
But it's gonna
It's gonna be, but that's what the song is about. You know, like we would like to have a cat and kidnap him and name him Patroclus, but we don't have it yet. So
Sadly.
Hey, hello from Portuguese in Greece. Wow, that's amazing. What are you doing in Greece? Are you like going on a trip or something? That's great. We don't speak Portuguese. We don't speak
But
Greek.
it,
So
he says it was the song Patroclus inspired in the Greek Patroclus.
okay, so I'm gonna answer this question because I really love this question. Patroclus has nothing to do with the real Patroclus. Also, it's pronounced Patroclus, I think. Patroclus, the character of the mythology of the Greek mythology, it just gave us the name because I had a name, a list with a lot of names for mascots, for pets. I really wanted to have a cat named Patroclus, a rat called Vladislav, and other weird names that I like and I love from literature and also from I don't know from pop culture. And Patroclus was one of the names. Also in Spanish, it's called Patroclus. So I mix the writing of Patroclus with the pronunciation of Patroclus in Spanish, and that was the name that I have for my future cat. So when I wrote a song about love and about having a cat together, I named it Patroclus. That's why it's called Patroclus, and not Patroclus. It should be named Patroclus, but we call it Patroclus here. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Next question.
That's why.
It says.
We can continue with these ones because we have a lot of here
Yeah.
too. But it's an Meerkat already. How long you guys have been playing? Okay, this one is gonna be a quick one. How long have you guys been playing your instrument? How long are you a drummer? How have you been
I've been playing drums since I have 6 years old,
Ooh,
And you have
21 years old.
so that's like
a lot of years.
a lot of years.
A lot of years.
We're musicians, or we're not good at math because we're musicians. But he's been playing drums since he had 6 years old. And now he's 21, so bear with that. You, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I can't remember, to be honest.
She's been singing since she can remember.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
15 years.
That's wow.
That's
She also has 21.
I have 21 years
She
old.
also has 21.
Yeah, because I was the kind of kid that was like singing in the birthday parties, like singing in the, I don't know, in church, in any place where I was able to sing, I was singing. That can sound kind of like annoying, like I was that annoying kid that was singing all the time. But yeah, I was.
And how long have you been playing bass?
I've been playing bass since I have 13 years old.
You have
24.
24, so that's 11 years playing. He knows how long he's been playing, how many years. That's something we don't know.
I know.
And I've been playing guitar since I have like 15, I think, because I did play drums before. I played drums since I was a kid, and when I turned 11 and I couldn't have a drum set because my house didn't allow for a drum set, I got a guitar. I began playing guitar at 15. I always play guitar just for myself, and I began writing when I had 20 years old, and I have 25 now. So 5 years ago, I've been writing and playing guitar since like 10 years ago. That's it. Yeah. So the other question is, what's your favorite song to perform? Okay, let's go on each other. Begin with you. What's your favorite song to perform live?
Well, we always, I mean, we've been using like the love for like open, and so it is like it's a really good feeling, like the intro that we make, and enjoy the people, like seeing their faces, like they're really waiting and they're really excited about it. That I think that would be my favorite so far. But I also really enjoy playing Patroclus online. It is just so good because I would dare to say that this is our most famous song right now. Like people is always expecting that we play Patroclus, and they're like singing the lyrics of the song, and they're like really, we just have to play the riff, and they're like they're like going insane. So I think
And you can guys see that on the live video we posted for Patroclus. People really go crazy with that song. What's your favorite song to perform live?
I think it's Meerkat, but I'm really enjoying playing Blackheart. That is a new song that we just introduced to our set list. Yeah.
We never played Blackheart before. Like we just played it
Yesterday.
Friday. Yesterday? No.
No,
The day before.
it was the day before.
We played Blackheart. That's a new song we had. We're gonna be posting it on YouTube, maybe like a demo or like a live version or something like that. That's a really great song. So he loves Blackheart. That's a really amazing song. What's your favorite song to perform?
I think it's Timeless Tale.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Timeless Tale is also a song that you guys don't know because we haven't posted yet.
Yeah, and we play a lot of
Okay, so
songs.
like just for context, we have a lot of songs. We have approximately 15 songs, and we just have posted like 5 songs. We have released just 5 songs, and we have a lot that we want to share, but we don't have the budget to share it all, to release it all, to produce it all. But yeah. He loves Timeless Tale. That's another song, that a really fun song. We hope we can share a bit of it online. Okay, online soon. So that's it. And my favorite song to perform is Nevermore. Nevermore is like one of my favorite songs. Maybe my favorite song. It's really feeling. It's not like a complicated song. It's not like a super advanced song, but the lyrics are just something special.
It's short.
It's really short, a short song too, but when I play it live, like I feel the really powerful crescendo it has in the chorus. It's really a great feeling to perform that song. So that's my favorite song, Nevermore. And I think you guys have listened Nevermore. It's in our YouTube, a live video from Nevermore. So if you haven't listened, go check it out. So okay.
It doesn't hear like any plans for an Europe tour.
Okay, let's answer that question because we have it here also.
Europe tour?
Yeah, we have a question about a Europe tour here too.
We should answer like.
Yeah, that let's answer it now. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay.
So, do you want to answer?
Yeah. We would love to go to Europe. We would love to go to the US, but by now it is like really expensive for us to go to Europe or to go to the US. What we're trying to do right now is to try to make our own festivals in here and to play in a lot of places like here first, because we want to grab international attention. Maybe someone can call us and take us to the US or take us to Europe or Asia. I don't know, but by now I think it's more like our dream than our reality.
Yeah.
But we would love to go to Europe. We would love to have like a Europe tour. It would be really amazing. And we realize that we have like a lot of fans in Europe, a lot of fans in the US. So it's like a dream, and we hope we can achieve that soon.
Yeah, there was a question here similar to that, and it was like, how is to us to release music not being in the US and not being in the UK and not being in Europe? Like we're a Peruvian band and we're really far from the scene, from the global scene, and it's really difficult for us because we rely on social media and on YouTube for our songs to get to you guys. Locally, we have an audience. We have really lovely fans that support us, that go to every single one of our shows, and we love them, and they help us growing here. But it's still like a small group of people here because mainly in our country they don't like that much English rock bands, indie English rock bands, because like there's this image that if you make rock in here, you should make it in Spanish because that's like your culture and you should
embrace it.
Yeah, in like music in English, you're like betraying our culture, like betraying your country, and it can be less than that. You know, it doesn't work like that for us. We love our country. We love Peru. We love our Spanish speakers.
I mean, he's from Cusco. That's where Machu Picchu
Yeah,
is.
he's from Cusco. Yeah, so we really love the country that we were born in, but yeah,
So-
we would love to grow
yeah, so we really rely on the people outside from Peru, like on our fans and you guys sharing our music. Like we really we have a Patreon page. People from Europe and the US are supporting us, and that helps us a lot because if someone is listening to our music outside, it means our music like can get there,
Yeah.
and we want to get there because we love making rock. We love the people liking our music. We love that you enjoy our music. You like feel it, and we want to go and play to Europe. We want to go and play in the US and Asia, and Africa, and everywhere. Like we're just waiting for the chance. We are like a really new band. We have a year together, so it's really far maybe for us to get there, but we don't know. Let's see and let's hope and see what happens. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys have a contact, let us know, and we'll go to play to Europe if you call us.
And I think it mainly happens because we sometimes forgot that we're like a really new band. We're
Yeah.
like a really, really young band. We only have like
When
year and a half making music, and we sometimes forget that because I don't know how, but how we made it to to have like international fans in just 1 year. Because to be honest, we thought that maybe the first 3 or 4 years would be only like having like Peruvian fans, or maybe we thought that it would be like no one, like we were like had like no fans in like the first 4 years or maybe 5 years. We thought that we were really really confident about that, and we like get that surprise, like a big surprise to realize that the first video that got a lot of attention was the Love MV, and we were like, what is happening? What is happening? It was like really really weird, but really awesome at the same time. So yeah.
And there's a question here of Lala. I don't know, it's Layla or Lala. I don't know. But he, she, I don't know. They ask, what if somebody told you that more global listeners mean modifying your sound, having a producer to lead you in a certain direction? I, as a composer, understand that. I understand that, and we're waiting for that to happen. Actually, we're waiting for a producer because we don't have a producer yet. Like our sound engineer is also our producer, and he always tells us, "I'm not a producer. I'm producing you because that's what you have now." So that we don't have a producer, and we're waiting for our sound to be led to the right direction. And if going globally means changing our sound, we're like really okay with that. If it doesn't mean changing the feeling of our music,
Yeah.
like the lyrics, the mood, the things we're making have a purpose. We don't write because we like to write. We don't write for the need to write. We write when it like comes from our soul to write, and we're not gonna change that. But we're willing to let our sound to the right direction to get to more people. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but I think
It's more like a production thing.
Yeah,
more
it's
than
more
a
like
composition.
yeah. I don't think that, well, if someone like come to us and say like, okay, if you want to grow, you have to like change your sound or whatever to make it like, I don't know, more commercial maybe. I don't know. I think that we would agree if it doesn't compromise like changing
the core.
The creative
Yeah.
direction.
like
Yeah,
the
like-
core for music.
like they're saying, of course, not completely just shaping it, more like a few ideas or arrangements.
Yeah.
That's definitely. We're really like waiting for that because we need a producer. We don't have a producer yet. We need someone to come to us and tell us what to make, what direction to take because we're like producing our stuff with our sound engineer guy. He's a great guy. He helps us a lot. But we don't have a producer yet, like a dedicated producer, and we're working on an album. And we need a producer for that album, so we're on that search for now.
Yeah, because it is like a completely different thing that, for example, here in Peru, we're seeing like a lot of comments that says like you have to make music in Spanish because you are in Peru, and if you don't do it, you won't grow. And no one is gonna listen to your music and stuff like that. Like that's like a completely different way to say to someone saying that you have to change it because it won't work. It is completely different, and of course that we won't make music in Spanish just because some random guy say so in like internet or stuff. It's a completely different thing that a producer came to us and is like, hey, I would like to help you guys grow, and I would like to help your music grow. So that's a completely different thing. So yeah.
Okay, so jumping to another question that's also in here, it's what's the process of making a song, the songwriting process? And how do you like to write? Text to a melody or melody to a text? That depends. I don't have a main process. I don't have just one way to work. Sometimes I had a melody in my mind, a riff, and I'm play around that, and then again writing the lyrics. Like Nevermore, for example, I was one day with my guitar in my bed playing, and I had this riff, that kind of medieval riff, this fantasy feeling riff, the intro for Nevermore. And I promised a friend that I was going to write a song about a crow because he loves ravens and crows. And I was with this idea on my mind that crows and ravens are a lot of like medieval feeling, a lot of fantasy stuff. I love to read fantasy like George R. R. Martin, A Song of Ice and Fire, or like I don't know, The Witcher. I also like play video games that are fantasy based, playing D&D and stuff like that. I don't know. I like a lot of that stuff. And when someone told me you should write a song about a crow or a raven, I spent like the entire year with that idea on my mind. And when I had that riff, I said, okay, this is the song. So I began singing around this riff, and the words just came out. And it was called Nevermore because of the crow poem of I don't know what's Edgar Allan Poe. So that's how Nevermore came together. But other songs like Deadly Love, I have the lyric first. Like I really wanted to write a song inspired by Plugin Baby from Muse. I wanted to write a song about a love that's like deadly, that's dangerous, that's playful, that's bloody, and I had these lyrics, and I love the lyrics because they told the story that I love. They told the story about a vampire and a human falling in love and loving each other, and that love was a dangerous love because the vampire feed on the human. So I was with that playing on my mind that I was like saying, I need a riff, I need something, I need a melody, but I didn't have any melody. So one day I was just playing around and it came to me and and I said, this is the song. This is the song for these lyrics. So the writing process, it just happens. I had ideas, I have ideas from melody sometimes, from lyrics sometimes. For the album we were working on, I had a whole concept. And I was when I write a song, I check if it fits in this concept, and I put it in the list of the album. If it doesn't fit, I put it aside. Like no, it's not a song for the album we're working on. This album is about love and about like the tragedy of love. But Normie Fab is just a song about like revealing yourself and rage and hating everything because everyone wants to tell you what to do and how to fit, and I don't want to fit. I want to do what I love. So that's Normie Fuck, and it didn't fit in the mood of love. That's just the writing process, like having ideas, playing them around, and once I have like a concept, a core concept, I bring it to the band, and I tell you, hey guys, look at this. Anthony is the one who helps me a lot in the bass. He also has a lot of ideas and music, so he's like the guy with more music influences, so he knows how to guide what I'm working on to what it's sounding on stage finally. So yeah, that's the work, the process. I'm not going to add anything. No, that's fine. Okay, so we have more questions in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah. It says it's not always easy to keep the same feeling of the song where when translating. I like make two language albums. Okay, so the thing with the idea of us making like music in Spanish is that it's not that we don't want it. It's not that we hate Spanish or something like that. It is not like anything like that. It's more like we always love to feel like authentic through our music, and I think that so far we don't have the necessity, or we don't feel like to write in Spanish, and we don't want to force it at all, because if we force it, you will notice, because it won't feel authentic, and that's not what we are looking for right now. What we want right now is to make the music that we like the most, and make the music that we feel like making right now. So yeah, we would love to write something in Spanish, but it's just not happening, because most of the music that we listen to is in English,
Or German.
or in
Or German,
or in German. Yeah, we
Yeah,
love
we-
Francais. Yeah, we love it. But yeah, so we are excited to looking forward to the future, and maybe it will happen, and maybe you will guys will have the opportunity to listen something in Spanish made from us. But yeah,
Not yet.
I think not yet. Yeah, I think it will happen in the near
And
future.
also, like that's something that I was asked before, like why I don't write in Spanish, and I'm gonna German, like a lot of Rammstein and other bands that I don't know much, but I listen like one song or something like that. I don't know what German feels a lot like English, but a little bit more
Powerful.
tough, more
Yeah.
powerful. So that helps me also writing songs that they're like I don't speak English like fluently, or I'm not an English native speaker, so listening voices in German or English also inspire me in the in the wording of the song. I'm gonna answer a question here that says, wait. I was answering something like why I'm writing in Spanish because I speak Spanish. Okay, so I'm a Spanish speaker. I can speak Spanish. Hola, yo sé hablar español. Pero it sounds like too mundane to me. Like Spanish is my language, is what I speak every day. And when I make music, I want to make something different. I want to make something special. And Spanish is my main language. So when I write in, I don't feel the Spanish. I feel the Spanish too close to me, and I want to write songs that I wouldn't write normally. Like the songs is not me, it's not myself saying something, it's the song saying something. So I want to feel the most far from the song, and that's making the song in a language that I don't speak. You're welcome, Come here, please. Yeah. Okay. So I don't write in Spanish because it's too close to me. It's too real to me. I want to write something far away from me, something too like that I cannot. I don't know. I don't know how to say, but the farther the song from me, the better the song is. So that's how I see it.
We are open to the idea of writing.
Yeah, if a song comes to us in Spanish or
Yeah.
like in any other language, I would love to write a song in French. I don't speak French, but I want to. I'm trying to learn.
I would love to write something in Japanese. It would be cool. It
Yeah,
would be really
we
cool.
would love to add some
Yeah.
that stuff on our music because
But not yet.
like languages have their own culture with it, they have their own personality with it, and I think when you want to say something, the languages are not the same. They're not just words in different languages. They have their own meaning, their own intensity, their own. Like Normy Fact, we try to translate Normy Fact just for press purposes, like explain what Normy Fact means, but it cannot be translated in Spanish. So that's an example of that. So moving on. We did this. What music do you guys listen? So let's start with these guys that have not been speaking about.
So
What do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of heavy metal from the 80s. I'm a fan of Iron Maiden, Halloween, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. Then I have a lot of love to electronic music like psytrance, techno. I listen a lot of pop. That's it. I think that's like a lot of what music conforms me.
Okay, so what was Charlie listening to?
Well, I usually listen a lot of pop music. Uh, I love to listen a lot of Peruvian music. I principally do that with something like Afro jazz, maybe festejo, sometimes some of whiners, and a lot of rock, like Anthony with Ozzy Osbourne, for example, with sometimes with like Aerosmith, some of Pink Floyd.
Well, I listen to a little bit of everything, I guess. I really love like also Peruvian music. Like I don't know, like cumbia and salsa because I grew up with that kind of music in my house. Like my dad is like a big fan of salsa and my mom is like a big fan of cumbia, but she also is like a big fan of rock. So I grew up with a lot of Peruvian rock. Like I don't know. I don't know, like sing in bands like that. But what I mainly listen to it's more like rock, but it's more like an alternative rock, like well, like Muse, like Panic! At the Disco, like My Chemical Romance, like Paramore. I really love also bands like Ramsey, like 21 Pilots. Like my what I listen to is like very like there's a lot of like variety. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and so yeah, but I listen like everything. I think music it's awesome in every single way. So I really enjoy to listen like everything that I feel like and everything that I feel like it tells me something. So yeah.
I want to add something that in our Spotify profile we have this playlist. It's one playlist of yes, no.
Yeah.
We have playlists of one
Of
of
what we
members.
listen to, yeah.
I can move that. Like, I'm not lazy, but we have playlists so you can watch there
Yeah.
what we are into.
Yeah.
So I listen to a lot of music too. I don't usually listen to the specific bands. Like I like one song from this band, one song from this artist, and I listen to a lot of music. I listen a lot of metal, but not like power metal, like epic metal. I listen to rock, hard rock, a little bit of classic pop, like 90s, 80s pop.
What is this?
When you like, I think the text, the like, I don't know. Anyway, but I also listen to cinematic music, like OSTs from movies. I like listening like video game music because that gives me like more inspiration, more like a different approach to music, not just like classic structures or classic sounds. But I have a lot of variety. I really enjoy listening to soundtracks.
But I pensaba serios, por favor, ¿cómo? Porque
I do.
I love
No estamos serios. Estamos escuchando a Jaco.
you actually need to say.
Oh, what? We are. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, it's a normal.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
We're back again.
Okay, so next question is best music gear. I think I'm gonna answer this one.
So me and Jaco are users of Ibanez instruments mainly.
Yeah.
I use in my pedalboard like a Zoom multi effects, an MXR pad. You don't like Ibanez or what?
Why that?
Jaco just use FM3.
That's fractal.
Fractal
Me too.
XFM effects.
From Poland. Hey,
Hey.
hi. Like greetings to Poland. I didn't know we have people in Poland. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you. Share our music there. We want to have more you go
Poland
there, so
fans.
we can go there and play in Poland sometimes.
I love the Behemoth from Poland.
That's great. So talking about gear, what's your favorite gear? ¿Qué es el mejor equipamiento de música que te gusta?
It's a deal.
Bueno, con Matarola, I think for the snare drum I will use a Black Panther, always from Maple Verge.
Okay.
And for the cymbals, I think that the best quality are from the Pace 2000. I think it's, or maybe, yeah.
Um,
And that's it.
she doesn't use gear, so
Nope.
she's not gonna answer that.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. And I use a lot of amp modeling. I use Fractal Audio's FM3 because I really I didn't own any gear. I didn't own any amps or pedals. So when I got the modeler,
That was so sweet. He said, the Poland guy. He
Thanks,
said,
thanks, smart man.
Patro glows on my YouTube music, and he said something in Poland that I don't know how to
in
read it.
Polish.
In Polish, I'm sorry. It says like, I don't know how to read it. I'm
No,
sorry.
don't worry about it.
But it was like, thank you for your music.
Thank you for listening, and also check our new
And for
song "Normie
sharing.
Fuck." For everyone, go check our new song "Normie Fuck." It's out there.
Because YouTube is like banning us from every single place because it says like the F word and a lot, as you may
Yeah.
tell. But yeah,
Go
help
listen to Normie Fuck.
go listen to it and help us sharing it because YouTube it's banning us from everywhere. So.
Charlie's girl.
Also,
Yeah.
for finishing the gear talk, we use a lot of custom stuff that we made ourselves because sometimes we don't have access to a lot of stuff, so we fabricate our own stuff, create our own stuff. Like I'm playing with a new guitar that we made ourselves with Anthony, like building a Frankenstein guitar from other guitar parts, so I can use it on stage and break it and all the stuff. So yeah, we love that. We hope sometime to have custom gear for ourselves. That would be amazing. Like we believe custom gear is better because it fits to our needs and what we want to do. Because no, I think that would be great. That's what we get aiming to. So
Great.
next,
If you want more, you have more questions about gear, you can leave it in the comments.
yeah,
So
I can answer that.
maybe we can make a video in the future, no?
Yeah, just for
the
gear.
nerds. For the
Yeah.
nerds.
Just for gear because she doesn't speak gear. Anyway, favorite colors.
Purple.
He loves purple.
I'm purple.
I love yellow,
She loves yellow.
but like a specific type of yellow, not all the yellows. No, that yellow is dirty.
It's yellow.
It's not like yellow. It's like
That's
yellow with muck. But
that's the yellow.
but no, I like the mustard yellow. That specific kind of yellow. No, not every yellow, just mustard yellow. Yeah. What about you?
I don't really have a favorite color, but I think it could be red and sometimes pink.
Red and pink. Yeah. I like
his skin.
white a lot. I like white and black. Like those two colors are like.
Indian yellow. What the fuck is
Indian
Indian
yellow? I don't
yellow?
know, but
Like curry.
do you have a cat? We don't have a cat, but we will, and it will be named Patroclus.
Yeah.
Creo que no sé ahorita responder el chat por la gente que está yendo que estamos más con eso acá. Entonces hay que ver más de
People
acá.
just coming and going. No worry about it. Do you have a cat? Yeah, Indian yellow. Okay, so the other question is that's for Ariel. The biggest singing influences.
Tough question because it could sound funny, but most of my singing influences are in like rock themselves. I will always say this, and I think my biggest influence in the singing stuff will always be Katy Perry. And it's unexpected because I know that you would expect like I would say like some rock singers and stuff, but growing up, when I had this like kind of awakening in music, because like I mentioned, my family used to listen to salsa. My mom used to listen to Spanish rock, but I feel like I wanted to find my own like musical taste. The first singer that I fell in love with in a musical way, it was Katy Perry, and I will always admire her as a singer, as a woman. But if we're talking about like rock singers, I would definitely say like Hayley Williams. She's like incredible. She's like awesome. I have right now like a Paramore T-shirt because I really admire how she is as a front woman, and it's like really really hard to see her and just imagine the yeah, just imagine her like doing that and putting like a lot of effort in that. That is just so cool. And well, lately I'm listening to a lot of like The Warning. So I would say that I really really admire Daniela Villarreal as a singer. Her voice is just amazing. It's just so incredible. And I would say that right now I would say like Hayley Williams and Daniela Villarreal from The Warning. Yeah.
Guys, let's make a jam session. Any acoustic laying around? Yeah, we played acoustic like a few times, like lately.
Oh, there's such
He wants we to play.
Like
I
right
think
now.
we can play one song like in the end of
Yeah.
the stream.
Yeah.
And there's
Yes, we
and there's
we will
another
take the
person.
guitar.
There's like Timothy Cherny show. Thinking out for music again.
thank you for listening.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And did you watch Eurovision? Did you watch Eurovision?
Yes.
You watch Eurovision? Did you watch Eurovision?
I watched the 2021 Eurovision because of Mask, and I think that was the last Eurovision final that I saw because Mask is so awesome. I mean, that Eurovision was incredible. I think that I felt even more in love with rock seeing that performance of C2 It was just so awesome. I fell in love with Maneskin at that performance, and I think they're like really really great, and I miss them, and I'm against everything that Miano does besides Maneskin. So
Like, finally got off work. I'll watch the whole Q&A back later, but I'm so happy I got to come tell you. Hey,
thank you,
Mia.
Mia.
Thank you, Mia.
Love you, Mia.
Yeah. Okay, so another question for Jaco from myself.
And just for you to know, Mia is part of our Discord server. So if you want
you
to
can join.
join it, I don't know if
The
you
link is
have.
in YouTube.
Yeah, the
in
link
our
is in our
profile.
bio and in our profile, so you can go. And we are there, like responding answers 24/7. So if you want to answer us like more detailed questions, we are always available there. So yeah.
So for Jaco, any background on film? Yeah, actually, I think that something that you guys may notice is that we really put a lot of effort on our music videos because I'm a filmmaker. I actually work as a cinematographer on like publicity and stuff and ads and like corporate videos and stuff like that. So that's my daytime job is to be a cinematographer, and I'm also a wedding photographer. I do a lot of weddings, a lot of photo shoots and stuff like that. So my main thing before music was doing like films and doing like photo shoots and weddings stuff like that. I do that for a living. I really like watching a lot of movies, watching a lot of TV shows. Um, so yeah. Also, there was a question about our favorite movie. So let's try to next those two. My favorite movie is Inglourious Bastards from Quentin Tarantino. I really love that movie because it's really bloody and really funny, and I like blood and fun, as you can read in our lyrics. Because I think those things are not good in reality, but film and music is not reality. It's like a fantasy, and that's why I love music and film because it's something that it cannot hurt. It cannot be. It shouldn't be real. It's just fantasy. Enjoying it in a safe way, it's great. So that's why I love Inglourious Basterds. I think satire. I don't know how to pronounce the word, but the black humor in there it's super funny and it's a great movie. I really love that movie. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Sing Street. That's because I love the way I connect with the soundtrack of the movie and with the history of Connor and Rafina and the way they go around up our bueno, ¿cómo es en español? Me gustó cómo en realidad la película fue enfocada desde la perspectiva de su hermano. O sea, me encantó cómo el final atrapó y cambió completamente la historia de cómo se veía la película y el sentimiento que generó en ese momento.
Well, apparently it's like it's late in Europe, so everyone who's in Europe is leaving. So we should say bye to them.
Hey guys, bye.
Bye.
It's late in Europe.
We didn't thought about that. As you can see, you can tell here in Peru, it's
like
still like daytime. Yeah.
It's daytime, but you can watch the video later. It's gonna be on our page. So.
Yeah, and we would like to play in Europe soon. We hope that we can achieve that soon. So yeah. Thank you
we
for
love
your
guys.
support.
Thank you for being here. Feel free to ask questions and share our music. We love that.
And if you want to join our Discord server, we are there responding 24/7. So yeah.
Yeah, and you can now translate his answer.
Oh yeah. So he said that his favorite movie is it's called Sing Street. I also love that movie too. It's just awesome. And he says that he really own, but he says that he really loves to see like the movie, like how the movie tells the story through the brother's eyes. Yeah, through the brother's perspective. Like the last part of the movie is like him seeing his brother like achieving his dreams. So yeah, he really loves that, and he really connects a lot with the soundtrack. You said that, right? Sí. Yeah.
Your favorite movie?
Primero Anthony. First Anthony.
So I love a lot of movies, but I have this problem that I didn't know the name of the movie. I like see a lot, but didn't remember. But I'm also veo resúmenes como
I watch like
Recaps.
recaps. I see a lot of recaps because I didn't dedicate much time to sit and watch a movie unless I'm with someone or a group of friends that are watching something. But that I said, I didn't remember the names. But the first movie I feel like really touched me, or I feel like, oh, this is a really good movie, was The Shining. I see The Shining like with 11 years old, something, and that was the first movie like I feel really connected with that movie and really felt something.
Okay, so Adele, what's your favorite movie? And be true to yourself. Let's show up diversity.
But first, let's read some of the comments.
The papel of the movie.
It's even later here,
Movie,
but I
movie.
am still with you guys. Thank you so much.
What's your favorite movie, Adele?
Let me answer this comments first. It says I give you sub to have notifications about your streams in the future. Oh, thank you so much.
Don't stall.
that's a
Answer
comment.
the question. What's your favorite movie?
Okay, my favorite. Okay, I don't think I have like a favorite movie. I have to be completely honest. I love art in every single way, like music, like books, like movie, etc. But I'm not like a really movie person because I have ADHD, so I don't have like the strength to be sit in a place for like 2 hours straight. I cannot do that. I'm so sorry. But my favorite movie when I was a kid, because it's not anymore, it's Frozen. I really love it. I really love it. The soundtrack, it's so awesome. Because yeah, it is just so cool. Like the history of the movie, like Elsa and Anna and everything, it's just a masterpiece. But I would say that I've been seeing a lot of movies lately. Well, not a lot, just a few. But I really enjoyed The Lord of the Rings. It was really good. I cried with the first and the third one. It was like, it was incredible. And I really love Singing Street too, because I remember that the first time that I saw it, I was on Netflix and I was looking to see. ¿Cómo es ese? School of Rock?
School of Rock.
I wanted to see that movie because a friend of mine recommended, but it wasn't available on Netflix. And like the Singing Street photo pop up in the screen, and I was like, This look interesting. This ones look like really interesting. And I saw it, and it was a life-changing movie for me. It was like so awesome to see as a musician. So yeah, I really connected with the soundtrack, with the history. I have a brother, so it was really awesome to see everything that a musician goes through his brother's side, his brother's perspective. So it was really good. So I think that would be.
So the last two questions, I'm gonna be answering the first one. You coming to Mexico, and I'm gonna answer that in Spanish. Sí, sí queremos ir a México, pero aún no sabemos cuándo ni cómo.
Yeah.
Pero de hecho que México va a ser probablemente nuestra próxima parada, porque es lo estadísticamente más probable.
Sí.
Entonces, si tienen algún contacto, alguien que nos quiera llevar a México, estamos súper
totalmente dispuestos.
Sí,
Ah,
de
ya,
hecho,
por favor,
estamos
llévenos a
dispuestos
México.
a dejar todo e irnos a tocar a México porque
Llévanos.
nos
No me
encantaría.
importa si tengo clases.
Yo
me voy.
Nos encanta la escena musical en México y nos encantaría poder estar allá, poder tocar allá y quedarnos un rato quizá. Entonces, sí, estamos muy abiertos a tocar en México y probablemente sea nuestra próxima parada, a menos que Europa se abra primero. Así que
¿Quién sabe?
ya
A ver quién gana.
a ver quién gana. Ese es el
Pelense.
Sí, de hecho que sí. Eso. So going back to English, basically the last question was when we're going to Mexico, and it's the same answer for Europe. As soon as they call us, so call us. We really want to go there. And the last question is where are we gonna hear Nevermore, the studio version? So Nevermore, my favorite song. And also like the song that has becomes like a hymn for the people in here, for our local fans. They really love Nevermore. Everyone loves Nevermore. Like Nevermore is a really great song, a really short song, but it has a lot of power.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really loved one. So Nevermore is gonna be part of our next album, our first studio album that is gonna be called Love and Other Tragedies. We don't know when we're gonna release it. We don't know when we're gonna record it. We already have the song selected. There's just one song that needs to be finished, and we need the financing to make that album. It's gonna be a really expensive album. We hope because it has a lot of stuff, a lot of songs. We wanna do it right. We don't wanna rush it. We don't wanna push it too hard. We're like doing singles right now because that's what we can afford. But we're hoping to afford soon to pay for that record, our first single, our first album. So Nevermore is gonna be part of that. Actually, Nevermore is gonna be one of the main songs of the album.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of a concept album, and Nevermore is one of the main things there. So yeah,
But if you want to, we can update like a live version.
Yeah, and we have a live version of Nevermore on YouTube. You can listen to that. I don't know why the algorithm didn't push it that much, but it's there. So give it love. But Nevermore is coming soon. Let's hope sooner than later. But yeah, we're trying to finance our first album. So if you can support us, you can support us on Patreon. You can. I don't know if you can send supers, but if you can send supers, like everything we get from playing, from streaming, everything goes to a vault that's been saving for our next album, our first album. We're really excited about that album. We have the concept. We have the cover, we have like everything. We just need the money to pay for it, and it's gonna be there. So, like if the money falls from the sky any day now, the album is gonna be the next day out there. So yeah, we're waiting for that. We're really excited for that, and thank you so much for joining us. Ariel, you wanna say goodbye? And let's say goodbye with a song too. Let's say something first, so we can.
First, what song
We should play Nevermore, I think.
Nevermore? I think, yeah.
I don't know, but
Do you want to go back?
but thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Outside. Surprise!
Here is fresh.
Moscow. Wow.
Jeez.
Hey, greetings to Russia. That's great. That we have people in Russia.
Yeah.
In here, it's like it's what's winter in here. It's winter in here. That's a little bit of sun, as you can see, but it's kind of cold. In Celsius, we're like 18, 17. And at nighttime we're like 13. That's it. It's not that cold. It's not that hot. So like Peru has kind of a perfect balance in the weather. So that's it. So bye guys. We're gonna play Nevermore to say goodbye.
Yeah, but first I would like to say thank you guys, all of you, every single one of you for your support. Like I mentioned at the beginning, we are so amazed to see that we have fans outside Peru. I don't know if you guys get how awesome is that for us, because we are like a 1 year band. Like we're like really just started, and so far it has been like incredible to see all of your support, like all of your comments, all of the love that we've been receiving. It's just so awesome, and thank you so much, guys, for give us an opportunity, for give a Peruvian small band an opportunity, and thank you. I think we don't have like enough ways to say how thankful are we for everything that we've been receiving from you guys, for your love, for your support, for your good comments, for your bad comments too, because they help us growing and learn more. But yeah, we just love you guys, and thank you so much for everything. And we hope that soon we can go to every single one of your countries and play there, and see you guys there and take a picture with you guys.
And greetings to Brazil.
And yeah, greetings to Brazil. Hey Max, thank you so much for your support. Love you, Reese.
This is a Brazilian.
But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, so this is Nevermore to say goodbye. The two of us are not gonna play just Anthony and Ariel, but I hope you enjoy it. We can do this. Okay, so let's go. Nevermore for you guys.
Have you seen her fly nevermore? Their eyes alone alone. Oh, what I'll say to our love. Nevermore, so close. Oh, what I'll say to my love. Nevermore, so gone. Oh, what I'll say to my love. Till the end, nevermore.
Alright, boss. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you
Love
very
you.
much. Thank you
And
for joining us so much.
yeah, and don't forget to listen to our new single number 5. It's out now in every single platform. And don't forget to share, because I don't know why YouTube is banning us just for saying the F word a lot. So
The F word.
yeah. Bye, guys. Love
Bye, guys.
you.
Love you much.
See you guys
Thank you
in
very
the
much.
next live.
You're awesome.
Mwah. Goodbye.
Mwah.
Let's how do I oh okay.